Welcome, everyone. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We finally did it. This is it. I want to welcome everyone to the last of the Vegan Travel Summit here. And I am about ready to share my screen. So here we go. I am welcoming you to the closing session of the Vegan Travel World Summit. And we are very excited that this is over, and we're very exhausted, and we've had a great time at the same time. I want to give a special thanks to our behind the scenes team, because without them, we could never do this. So I want to introduce you to Margie of Margie's Travels. Margie Travels.
Hey there, everyone. It's Margie. I hope you've had a fantastic time at the summit. I know we did. There are so many great sessions. I hope you enjoyed each of those. So I'll give you a quick little bit of information about me. My name is Margie Jordan, and I own Margie Travels. I also own Jordan Executive Travel, which is a luxury boutique travel agency in Jacksonville, Florida. From the Margie Travel side, I write, I blog, I create content, and I travel. Obviously, Margie Travels, right? On the luxury agency side, we do international travel primarily. This year, we have our group trip coming up to Morocco. So if you are interested, just type a message to me in the chat, put your email address in, I'll put mine in, and I'll grab that. But we do a lot of fantastic things all over the world, and we'd love to have you with us at some point.
Thank you, Margie. So next we have Bridie Reed of World Vegan Travel. Please introduce yourself. Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Hi, everybody. It's just been so much fun being on this summit and meeting so many amazing people in the vegan travel space, working with my wonderful co-organizers that you're hearing from today, and of course, connecting with you, people that really, really are excited and interested in vegan travel. So like Donna says, I'm one of the co-founders of World Vegan Travel, and we run luxury group tours to a number of destinations around the world. All of these tours are tour led by me and my partner Seb, and we sometimes collaborate with some other influencers in the vegan travels, in the vegan space, and sometimes not. And we have some really amazing trips happening this year, and we're just starting to think about 2023. We have space on our Tuscany trip and our Rwanda trip. The Tuscany trip is in June and the Rwanda trip is in November. And we're just starting to announce our 2023 destinations for South Africa and Botswana, and there's many more. So if you're interested in what we do, like Margie said, you can drop us a little line in the chat here, or you can go to our website, worldvegantravel.com. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Donna.
Thank you. Gretchen is my cohort. You want to introduce yourself, please? And
hello.
Best friend.
Hello, everybody. This is Gretchen from the Vegan Travel Club. Some of you know me through Donna from past experiences and past tours. We've been running vegan tours since about 2010. We do this year, 2022 and 2023, we have 7 fully vegan tours. So I'm really excited about that. You can go online and check out the tours, or you can write in the chat, whichever you prefer. We're doing Croatia, Italy, Ireland, Scotland, and Mexico. So we have a lot of ground we're covering.
Thank you. So next up, we have Zach. Do you want to talk to us? Zach and I go way back, by the way.
We do go way back.
Way back.
Way back. So hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Donna, and thank you very much, everyone. It's been great to be a part of this summit and to work with all the great people in vegan travel here that we see on our panel, and to see everyone again. It's nice to be able to come together once a year like this. Hopefully we can do it more often in the future as well. As Donna said, my name is Zach. I'm the co-founder of Vegan Travel Asia and the Veg Voyages Foundation. We started with 3 trips in one country 18 years ago, as of this year, as of 2022. And now when we come out of COVID, which is obviously we're all looking forward to soon, starting in May 2022 is our first trips, and all the way to 2023, we'll be back up to 27 trips a year, this time in 10 different countries. Our company, Vegan Travel Asia, is a team of 5 close friends, more like family, from 4 different countries and 4 different faiths. And we came together basically to create vegan tours that focus on bridging cultural gaps through cultural immersion and collaborating with local communities while enjoying lots and lots of vegan food. Just one quick note is that in 2021, we became the first vegan tour company in the 28-year history of the World Travel Awards to be nominated. And thankfully, we gratefully won. So we became the very first vegan tour company to win as well, which for us is a win for veganism. It's more so than a win for us. It's a win for veganism, because hopefully that means that veganism and vegan travel is going to be accepted as being more mainstream. And the award we actually won was Asia's Responsible Tourism Award, which was great because from our point of view, you can't really talk about responsible travel without also bringing up the conversation of traveling vegan and more environmentally friendly. So thank you very much, Donna, and it's great to be here.
Thank you. And I want to introduce you to a very special person. And I'm giving him a special announcement. We're all going to agree with this. Without Jason, we could not do this. He has worked tirelessly behind the scenes. You haven't seen him as much in front of the screens, but he has been working tirelessly behind the scenes. And without him, we could not do this. So I want to introduce you to Jason McGregor of Vegan Vacations. You're muted, Jason.
Of course, one of us was going to be muted tonight.
You were the tech person. Of course you were.
Of course. It's the one time I actually muted my mic and had to unmute. Thank you very much, Donna. Thank you to the co-organizers. This has been an amazing 2 weeks and a bit. We've done so much more than what we did last year. I cannot believe the amount that we accomplished, the amount of people we were able to get to come together to support vegan travel. I think that was originally how we all came together. You're going to talk about that in a little bit, Donna, but it was my absolute pleasure. I started Vegan Vacations. We are a full service travel agency, a vegan owned and operated, trying to advocate for more vegan options, because I, like every one of us in this session and probably across the entire summit, has experienced, we don't always get the best choice. We're often just accommodated, and I made it my mission to try and advocate for more options. So when I found this group of business owners that were in the same headspace as me, it just felt like the perfect fit. And I think, like Zach said, if we could do this all the time, I think we always would, because we just want to keep spreading all of the vegan options that are out there, show people what it means to actually live a vegan lifestyle. I think we've all had the conversation over the last 2 weeks about the fact it's more than just eating a plant-based diet. And I feel like with every single one of these events we have, we're showing people that we are not just a sliver of a market. We are a group of people who really want to make sure that our travel choices in the future are supporting our morals and our ethics. So I'm so happy to have been a part of this. If there's anybody out there in Canada who needs someone to help them book trips, I am able to book into all of the tours that you hear about. We help our clients right from the time they leave home until they get back safe and sound, and we can talk about how great their experience was. And I look forward to connecting with all of you in the coming weeks, months, and years. And thank you again, Donna, for having me.
No, thank you, Jason. You're going to make me cry. And lastly, my name's Donna Zeigfinger. I'm the owner of Green Earth Travel. I started Green Earth Travel back in 1997, but I've been doing vegan travel since 1985, I think, when it was unheard of. And I won't go into too much detail, but I've been doing, I'm a full service travel agency, just like Jason, only I'm based in the United States, and we can customize tours for you. Although we also partner with certain companies like Gretchen and Brighty and Zach, all three of them actually. So we can book you into any of those tours and, get your airfare and your insurance and all that fun stuff. This has been an amazing couple of years, really, of getting to know you guys on a different level. And I meant to meet Margie. Margie's is a travel agent too. So she is one of the board members of CCRA that I'm a member of. But vegan travel back in the 80s was essentially non-existent. There were a few things here and there. It's amazing how much it's grown. I mean, I went to Germany with my mother and ate at Chinese restaurants. It's just amazing how much things have changed just in the past 5 years. And I really want to thank each and every one of you for, tagging along with us all these years. I think together, collectively, we probably have close to 100 years of travel experience. That just gives you something. So anyway, on and onward here. So I want to give you a little bit of the vegan. You've heard some of what we've been going through the past 2 years. And these are two pictures actually from, I think they're many years apart. The picture on the right is in the Grand Canyon, and that was in 2009, I believe. And the picture on the left, and actually I have one person that's in the same picture. That's how long back we go. We did a trip on the right to the Best Friends Animal Society, and then we went camping in the Grand Canyon where it was like 18 degrees. And then the picture on the left was a Philadelphia weekend trip with Kim Giovacco, who was also part of this group. But I want to give you a little bit of background of what's happened to the travel industry. So in 2020, we all knew what happened, right? We were just dead to the ground, basically. There was nothing going on. And so when we thought that things would open up in 2021, a small group of vegan travel agents and tour operators and bloggers decided to get people inspired to travel for when it opened up. And I think at that time we had about 11 of us, and we did about 8 chats throughout the month of January. And we thought that was exhausting, Jason. Do you remember we talked about how much we were going to make it easier for us this year?
Yeah. How wrong we were.
But the crazy part is we pulled it all together in 1 month. And, we started in December, we got it up and running like 3 weeks later. So after that summit, we decided to keep it going, and we decided to expand it. And that's because we got so much great feedback from you all. We started working on this right away, not right away, but, soon after. We ended up with over 50 speakers and 50 guests. And that was a lot of hard work to get all these people together. And we decided to do it in 2 weeks and not throughout the whole month. Now, some of you guys know, most of you all know, Veganuary is January. It's a start of, rebirth and, resolutions and learning how to become a vegan. And we did this because we had so much feedback between the last event and the Traveling in a New Vegan World Facebook group, and all of our clients, that we knew we had to do it again. And this is because of you, and all of your support for all these years, that we are continuing to do this. So we have some amazing summit perks. We're getting 5% off of if you book with any of the following companies. I don't know if it's all this month. I don't remember you guys can tell me when the deadline is, but we're getting 5%. You guys are getting 5%. I wish I was getting 5% off. Vegan Travel Asia by Veg Voyages Tour, the Vegan World Tour, and the Vegan Travel Club. And I'm the details I think are on the website as to when they expire.
They're on the perks page, Donna.
Yes, thank
So
you.
anybody can go onto our website and be able to see all those full details, but
Right.
they're there.
So we also have some perks that are going to be given away, but they're not going to be given away until after the summit, which Hay Summit will pull the names and they will contact you. There is the, Zach, do you want to explain what this one is? This is your
Sure.
gift.
Okay, it's a all-inclusive 3-day, 3-night package. Basically, it's our patron pass package for the Himalayan Vegan Festival during the Kathmandu, Nepal part. And it's and when we say all-inclusive there, it includes the 3 nights accommodation, all vegan meals, and we're having lots of vegan eating. VIP priority access to all the different workshops, classes, movie screenings, everything. So it's basically joining us to celebrate in Kathmandu, Nepal, a vegan lifestyle.
Thank you. And Bridie, do you want to talk about this one? Thank you.
Sure, absolutely. So another really amazing giveaway that one lucky person from the audience will receive this. This is from Iran Vegan Travel, who knew that there was a vegan travel tour operator in Iran, and he's very kindly offered to a lucky winner a 7-day vacation tour, including everything, although you have to get yourself there, to Iran. And as I learned in the talk with Sina, the owner of Iran Vegan Travel, yesterday, Iran is a really, really amazing destination. The wildlife opportunities, the varied climates, the fascinating different religions and cultures and histories. It really is something very, very special indeed. So one lucky winner will get an email saying that they have won this tour, and I really invite everybody to go and check out what Iran Vegan Travel is doing. It's really cool. Thanks, Donna.
Thank you.
That's an amazing prize, Bridie.
It really is so
prize.
Generous. It's so generous.
I think all of us should go after this.
I agree.
There you
Let's
go.
do
Do it. So then I think, Bridie, you were going to say this one as well, or do you want me to talk about this one?
I can talk about this one.
Okay.
One of our speakers, Christina, who is the owner of Mod Santorini, she also kindly offered a giveaway. If you happen to be staying at Mod Santorini, which is a beautiful hotel, all vegan hotel on Santorini Island in Greece, and you will have an absolutely amazing full excursion where you'll be taken around the island of Santorini and try some of the local vegans' wines, have a vegan lunch, and I believe it's for at least a couple of people. So you'll all be able to go as a family or as a couple. And I've seen some pictures of this. It's really, really nice. And this hotel is quite a new hotel. It has incredible views of the water. It's set high up on the hill. I really invite everyone who's watching this to go and check out Mod Santorini. Thanks.
And the newly added prize, I will be donating a donkey adoption, because I do this every year with Juliana, who is the donkey on the right, and a piece of Ireland. I have a friend of mine who owns a conservancy in Ireland, and I've done this before. And no, you don't have to pay taxes on a 1 square foot piece of Ireland, but you can come visit it. So one lucky winner will be a winner of a cute little donkey and a little piece of Ireland. And I'm really excited about that, as I'm an Ireland specialist, which I also forgot to announce. Gretchen and it has nothing to do with Ireland. It has everything to do with Scotland. Gretchen and I have collaborated, and we're doing a trip to Scotland and the UK, because I'm a Beatles freak and Gretchen is a Scotland freak, and we're going to the Scotland and Liverpool in August. So thank you guys for this. And now it's poll time, and I'm not sure how you're going to pull up the poll, right, Jason?
That
This
is
my
right.
first time.
That's, yeah, if you go to the next one, you can read through the questions, show people the responses, and we'll pull it up for them.
So what were your favorite destinations you discovered at this year's summit? And you can select more than one. So is it the USA, like Washington, DC, Philadelphia? I can't read the other one. Asheville, North Carolina. Was it Israel? Was it the UK? Was it Greece? Mexico? Georgia? Not the state. Iran? Croatia or Asia? And while we're waiting, did you know that we presented over 50 talks by 50 different speakers this year? You
That's
guys
great. I
know.
think we covered a lot of ground.
We did cover a lot of ground this time. And if you haven't seen them all, you can go back and watch them until February 5th. So what is it going to be? I'm curious.
And I'm sorry, everybody on the panel, I made it so that we couldn't reply. I wanted to
I
see.
knew that, but I would vote for all of them, actually.
We have about 70% of people. We'll just wait a few more seconds.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to add.
We should have put it other than
Ooh.
in there too.
All right, so I'm gonna end that poll because we have about 82% coming in.
Okay.
Oh, we got 88%.
Yeah, a few more seconds.
All right,
Everybody, oh, go ahead, Jason, sorry.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to tell people, our attendees here, feel free to ask any questions in the question below, the little button below, and engage with the chat there. We'd love to hear your feedback and suggestions now, as soon as we
So it
can,
looks
so that we
like-
can get to that. Okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry.
Who was the winner on this?
Well,
on
it
this?
looks like Italy and Croatia won. So
Oh,
I'll share the
interesting.
results. So there's the results, everybody. 67% really loved Italy and Croatia, but followed closely by St. Kitts and Nevis and St. Lucia in the Caribbean, as well as the USA and Iran. Interesting.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really interesting.
All right, I'm just going to
You're gonna close that?
stop sharing. Yep.
Okay. So we have another poll time. We're doing a lot of polls tonight. We're making your brains work.
Well, we got 3. We don't have a lot.
I
Just
know,
3.
I'm not just kidding. So what were your favorite topics? And you can, again, you can select more than one. A, prep for travel. B, foodie topics. C, destination topics. D, sustainable travel. E, discovering hotels. F, cooking demos, or G, all of the above. And while we're waiting, you can send your topic suggestions to us. Down below, it says the Vegan Travel Association at gmail.com. We really are encouraging you to send us as many topics as possible, because we're going to be doing something again next year, or maybe in the mid-year, you know, a little mini workshop, you know, you never know. So I'm curious to see about this. I think all of my, oh, I won't say.
Just a few more seconds. We have a few
Okay.
more. So get your answers in there if you haven't yet. You can select more than one. You don't have to select just one choice. Oh, and this doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, I
And
think I know
I
what
bet
it
I know what
be.
it is.
destination topics for sure
Oh.
being out, followed by sustainable and transformational travel and the prep for travel. So let me share this.
That's interesting. I was going to say all of the
you
above, but
go.
okay. Oh, destination topics. So that's good to know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think what it was is we gave some really great talks with the Washington, D.C., talking about the walking tour in the neighborhoods. I feel like it gave some people the opportunity to really find out if a destination is fit for them. So I'm not surprised by the destination topics.
Oh, and Israel was one of them too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
we
a
had
good one.
we had a ton
was
of
a-
great destinations this year, and destinations
Yes.
that we wouldn't normally consider as being vegan friendly. So That's awesome.
Thank you. Okay, so on to the next. So you have until February 5th to watch all of the shows that you missed. There was one this morning, which I really highly encourage, highly encourage you to watch. This was with Carmen Russell. He is a RV traveler. I know it was early in the morning to watch it, so it's worth, I mean, his photographs were amazing to begin with. We also had Israel, the land of creation. I loved that video. I thought that was a beautiful video that she did. We had the virtual tour around Georgia and cooking demo with Anya, which I love her. She's so adorable and she did such a great cooking demo. We had making travel a part of your self-care rituals, which was with Karen's last name, I'm blanking.
Lang.
But she actually is. I actually am starting to take her course, so I'm really interested in that. And then we had so many more to binge. I mean, we had the Berlin Christmas market. We had, you and I, Jason, did cruelty-free travel. You know, there's so many more. There's at least 40 more that you could watch if you haven't watched them, or if you want to watch them again. So it's poll time again.
This is the last one, right?
This is the last poll. I told you I'm like trying to make people's brains work here. How did you consume the sessions? A, I attended every one or almost every one scheduled session live. B, I attended a few sessions live and watched the replays. C, I watched the replays the most, or I haven't watched many sessions yet. Better not be Just kidding.
I'm noticing that a few of our attendees that we have today in this session are people that I've seen
Quite a bit.
popping up on
I
quite
bet
a
I know
few
who it is.
sessions.
Yeah. So did you know there's, again, you can still watch the replays. They're good until February 5th. And maybe next year we will do it so that you can purchase them so you have them forever. But this year we're doing it as just replays for a week.
So that,
Let's see.
there we go.
Wow.
So we have some watch replays and watched live. I'm glad to see there was only one. I haven't watched many. Was that you, Donna?
No, I'm not allowed to vote. I watched.
I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
I watched almost every single one, whether it was replay or live, except for when I was on the cruise. So, you know, and even then I watched them, you know, because I had to.
I agree with Laura. I'm seeing the comment in there. The learning the languages session with Wendy and Bridie was really
that was
excellent.
phenomenal.
If you have been ever worried about language when you travel, that is definitely one that gives so many great resources.
Right.
I've already downloaded 2 of the apps.
Yeah, I learned
that was a
something.
very good one. That was a very good one. So was the packing.
Yes,
Yeah.
the packing was great.
That was also very informative. She gave a lot.
I personally think they were all pretty darn good, if I say so myself. I think
You're being
everybody
a
did a
little biased.
wonderful job this year. We had lots of informative sessions.
I actually liked my first, I think it was my first one with Vance on the history of veganism. You know, I never knew about veganism in Philadelphia, but, you know, but again, I loved them all. So questions from the audience. How can I see the questions, Jason, or can you read them or the comments?
Well, right now, I think we've done most of the comments so far. If anybody had any comments or questions, we haven't had many questions come in, which tells me we've been perfect. So that's great. But if you do have questions, feel free to pop them into the question box or to pop them into the chat. Bernice had said the travel insurance was eye-opening and habit-changing. I think all of us would agree that every traveler nowadays, doesn't matter, we all go away with travel insurance already because we're in this industry, but I think everybody after COVID understands the importance. So I totally agree with that, Bernice. Adina's wondering how we can participate next time as speakers. Adina, if you message us at vegantravelassociation@gmail.com, let us know a little bit more about you. We'll arrange a time to chat and we'll figure out how we can work together in the future. Tom is asking how many people attended. Why can't we see them online? I'm not sure about the second part of that, Tom, but I think at our last count, and Bridie, let me know if you've seen anything different, but I think we were near 900 attendees for this summit, which is phenomenal. Last year, I think we had 300 and we were really excited about that. And this year we've been able to triple it. So quite exciting.
Sorry,
go ahead.
I think what Tom was asking was how come he can't see how many people are watching when it's happening?
Oh, okay. Well, that would be just because we're on the webinar platform, and the webinar platform doesn't usually show that to the attendees. It's just on the back end. So that's just something with the platform that we use this year.
Right.
We tried this year the Zoom webinar versus using the Zoom meeting. So it was a little bit different than what you'd see in the meetings. That is probably why you didn't see the exact number of people who were attending at the same time. We also knew with our replays that not everybody attending would be attending live. They would be joining us for the replays after, which is why we set up the live chat function, which I don't know if anybody had an opportunity to see that, but next to every video in the Hey Summit platform is a live chat function that we were having our speakers interacting with the attendees throughout the summit. So if there's any questions that you still have about certain sessions, feel free to pop in there on the live chat. We will definitely be taking a look at them before the summit is out, and we'll get answers to any questions that anybody might have. Peter asked, there were great resources on ethical travel. Is there a PDF of them? I don't think we've put together a PDF, Peter, but we can definitely take a look at that and see if we can't put together one for some resources on that. But I think there was quite a few sessions that talked about ethical travel. So we'll take that away and we'll definitely.
Well, he might be talking about our cruelty-free one. So maybe if he can clarify about that, if that's the one he's talking about.
Well, I think there was more than, I know that Zach
True.
talked quite a bit about it.
That's,
I know we had a few sessions that had it, so it might be worthwhile for us to see if we can't get all of those professionals who had some information on there feed into a resource.
Great.
Peter is saying that he is talking about the cruelty-free one. He's put it in the chat there.
Oh, he
Great.
did. Okay.
Perfect, Peter. Yeah, Donna and I can definitely put together something for you, and we'll send that out to everybody who attended that session.
Give me a few weeks.
Cheryl asked, how will we know if you've won a travel item? Just to confirm that with everybody here, the Hey Summit platform is going to be looking at attendees and who attended live, and they'll be choosing from that a random person to win those prizes. They will be then sending you an email to let you know that you've won, and we will get an email as well to let you know, and we will make sure that the person providing that prize reaches out to you directly, and we'll probably send out a quick email just to confirm everybody who won a prize at the end of the summit once we're done all of the replays.
Did they have to attend live to get the prize?
No, the way the Hey Summit platform works is everybody who registered gets an entry, and then if you attended live sessions, you get more entries. It's all done mathematically on their back end, so it's completely random from us. But yes, the more that you interacted, the more that you engaged with the platform, the more that you got involved, the more chances that you were going to have. I think next year we're also going to have increased chances if you share the summit. So yes, there was a bit of extra bonus if you attended live, but everybody who registered will have a chance to win.
So are there any other last minute questions? Oh, Pam Young just messaged. Do the tour operators keep resources about nightlife other than activities the group is doing for sightseeing in case members of the tour want to go out in the evening with tour members rather than alone or in free daytime? I know that Gretchen does, and I'm pretty sure that Bridie does, and I'm pretty sure that Zach does. So that probably answers the questions, because the other three of us were just the travel agents that we
Yeah,
try
but
and get
Donna,
as
I
much
would-
information.
I would say, Donna, that even I'm sure Margie and you would agree that I
Yes.
think it's a resource that all of us as travel
We all do
professionals
it.
provide, is
Right.
making sure that we don't, that we provide those sort of resources that will let you explore, especially as vegan travelers. I know our clients at Vegan Vacations, we provide them with little PDF documents and digital items that they can take with them. So if they
Yes.
want to go somewhere else, they can experience it.
Yes. So I hope that answered your question. Are there any other chats? We got another one coming in. Oh, she just said thank you.
I was gonna just say, I think we all agree, Catherine, that we're all ready to dust off those passports for the next 10 years. So hopefully we can all get back to traveling a little more this year. Oh yeah, Bridie asked a great question, and I would love to know that too. Did anyone listening live win a speaker level giveaway during the summit? Did anybody here that's attending today?
I know that at least one person did. I recognize a name as somebody who won the scratch map on the opening session. I mailed that over.
Was that
And
Melissa?
Melissa says so too.
Melissa said she won something.
What did you win, Melissa? Yes, Laura, that's you. What did you win, Melissa?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Karen Lang, yeah. You'll love that. I've been taking that. I don't know if you started taking it, Melissa. Yeah.
Get a session today. That's great.
Yeah.
Laura, how did Laura like the scratch map? Did she get it yet?
Well, I actually mailed it to a neighbor because she's not in town at the moment. So Laura, if she hasn't been back home yet, she probably hasn't seen it, but she can correct me if I'm wrong. But I hope she likes it. It's a fun little thing to have on our office wall or something to just be inspired by as when we're working.
Does
It's a little
everyone want to
addictive.
put their website on there real quickly so everyone has
Sure.
So I'll just put mine in there so you can all talk to us. And we all look forward to hearing from you guys again. Oh, Laura said she's wanted to answer the quiz in the opening session. Okay. Gretchen, did you put yours in there?
I did. I already put mine in.
Okay, I didn't see it. Well, I really want to, again, I'm going to get emotional talking about this because this has been a long project that's been going on for 2 years now, but the past year especially. And Jason, I want to thank you again. I can't thank you enough. And Margie, we couldn't have done this without you, without the Hey Summit platform. Zach, you know where I stand with you. You've done some amazing packages, and you know, here's to the next 20 years of working together, right? We've got some stuff coming up in the next year.
Yeah.
You know, Bridie, let's do Botswana. I am so ready. I am so ready. And Gretchen, you know, my heart is with you. You know, I cannot wait to do Croatia and Liverpool and go see the Beatles and where they came from.
My bag is packed, Donna. My bag is packed.
Yeah.
And Donna, before we go, I just wanted to also say good luck to Zach and his team hosting the first ever Himalayan Vegan Festival this year in September. If you have the opportunity or you have a chance to go, I think we can all agree that the plans that they have set up and they're ready to go, it's going to be an amazing time. So if you have the opportunity, take a look at it. I strongly would recommend that you go and experience what is going to be a history-making event. So we cannot end without saying
Sounds
that.
fabulous. Sounds
Thank you
fabulous.
very, very much, Jason.
Thank you. You all know where to reach us. And, you know, if you're on the Facebook group, yes, we will be getting vegan events coming up again. Most of them, I think, are posted on the Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, it's Traveling with 2 L's. That I was outvoted on that. Traveling in a New Vegan World Facebook group. And well, Margie might have been outvoted by that too, because her and I are both the ones that use 1 L. You know, hopefully we'll be doing something. Maybe Gretchen and I will do a St. Patrick's Day one in March. You know, you never know what's going to pop up. So,
And you know we're going to be back here next year. So
yes, we'll be back here next year.
We
And
have
Probably
follow
with
us on
100
Clubhouse.
sessions.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. I know that some of you found us on Clubhouse. If you don't know what Clubhouse is, it's an audio platform. I've been doing it almost every week since a year ago. And, you know, we can talk about vegan travel and you can give us some ideas or where you've been. That's how we met Carmen. You know, he was traveling in a van in a different location every week, you know, whether it was the van that was broken down or he was eating some vegan pizza somewhere. So yes, it was great. Thank you guys.